So, if this video seems a bit weird, that's because it is. So basically, me and my good friend, Shinobi, we're both YouTubers, that's basically what we have in common. He was on a call with me because he needed video ideas, and he went to my big brain for video ideas, since you always trust a person who hasn't uploaded in a month for video ideas. So, we were thinking, and I came up with the idea of the overusage of Green Hill Zone in Sonic games, which I might do in a future video. But that's not important to this conversation. He was joking around saying that every game should have Green Hill Zone, just be every level. You want no? And then they just started like listing off more crazy Sonic ideas. And then he said Eggman cooking simulator. And I'm like, oh my god. So I kind of stole his idea that I came up with. I mean, I kind of own the rights if I came up with it right. So what would an Eggman cooking simulator be? I would like to think that an Eggman cooking simulator would kind of be a new take on Cooking Mama. Or maybe it would be something different. Like, you know, you would start off as Eggman, you know, all lonely, starts to get hungry, but he doesn't know how to cook. So you'd start off with like basic meals like cereal. You learn how to pull a bowl of cereal, and then slowly you start to learn more complex dishes before you get so good to the point where Eggman opens up a restaurant, and then it just becomes like a restaurant tycoon game where you just you just manage a Eggman restaurant, and you like feed badniks and Sonic characters that like come visit, and like your restaurant gets so big that it's like a whole company. It's like micromanaged, like everything. It's the whole shebang. And Eggman just becomes so rich that he retires and passes down the frickin' restaurant to his family, his friends, you know, his son. He passes it down to his son, little Eggy. His son owns the restaurant. You think it's over at that. You think, like, after he retires, the credits roll. But no. You play as his son. And you just micromanage the restaurant as his son. You know, you're cooking the meals, you're serving them up. And then you just do all that you would do with Eggman, but you know, it's his son. And after that, he starts to grow old and passes it down to his son, and the cycle just repeats to the point where you're so far in the future that you realize that Eggman was cryogenically frozen, and you can just like hatch him from the freezer, and he can go back to running the restaurant, and you're just playing as Eggman, and then the cycle repeats. It literally just goes on for an infinite amount of time. Or we could go in like, maybe we could go in like a completely different direction here. Maybe Eggman is a master cook all this time, and we find out about the lore, and Sonic is trying to like shut down the restaurant because, you know, usually Eggman is up to no good, but there's actually nothing wrong with it. You play as Sonic trying to find something wrong at the restaurant, and you're just trying to be a Karen and like pick on the minute details that make this place like very slightly worse, and you just sue for that. This could either be Eggman and his family owning a restaurant chain, or Sonic the Karen. Those are my ideas for Eggman's cooking simulator. If you have any ideas for Eggman cooking simulator, feel free to count them down below. Sorry it's been a month. I am working on a 3D Mario ranking video. I've really gone that low already, and so the script for that is taking a little bit, but once it's done, I'll post that. So I figure for now I might as well just, you know, create this little happy Eggman cooking simulator at 2:30 a.m. So now I gotta go to bed. Good night, good night. See y'all never.